It's the picturesque St. Anthony's College grounds here in Westmorrings. As you can see, the backdrop, a beautiful backdrop overlooking today's venue for today's Ttpfl match between Vally Martin United versus the traveling Guaya United, the visiting team from the southeastern part of Trinidad and Tobago. Of course, these two teams coming off not too good starts of their season. Guaya United, after drawing their first game against Defence Force, they lost 2-1 to Sando Giants. And of course, the home team suffering 8 goals. They conceded 8 goals in their first 2 matches, at 4-2 loss to UTT and a 4-0 loss last week to Queen's Park. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups of both teams. PVDM United, Marlon Carrington coming back in goal, brings Luck Eniche, Akil Maturam, Eric Charles, Stefan Walcott, Keon Manswell, Colonel Fagan, Mikel Tuse, Johnny McIntyre, Ruben Rouse, and number 14, Thierry Henry. And let's look at the traveling Guaya United. Josiah Perez in goal, Tariq Sampson, Leroy Jones, Kellen Thomas, Kellen Mitchell, Kishon Diaz, Dakil Duntel Ferreira, Kirsten Baird, Keegan Faria, Jerry Morris, and Tariq Mulrain. That's the lineup of these two teams. Coming up, they are both Guaya United are currently 10th on the table, and Vally Martin United just below them on 11th. But Martin would love to get their first 3 points of the campaign. Just before coming here, they spent the evening, or the afternoon I should say, at a luncheon where they got some good, valuable lessons from the motivational speakers, Dion Lafoucard, and of course, they get to meet Johanse Marshall, former Trinidad and Tobago stopper, who gave them and shared with them his experiences and stories from his time of not only representing the national team, but his time in representing various clubs and of course in the MLS. So that was a good outing for the team, and hopefully they could translate and use that in today's matchup. All important game for Vally Martin United. In the opening game against UTT, they went under 2-0 in 15 minutes before they equalized very late in the second half, before 2 late goals, heartbreaking goals, saw them with a 4-2 loss. And then last week, by the 25th minute, they were already down 3-0. And Queen's Park didn't get their last goal, their 4th goal, until in the stoppage time. So Vally United tends to give up a lot of easy goals early before they settle. But when they settle, they tend to play some good football. Just waiting for the referee to signal the start of today's game, and that's the start. Vally, they are playing in the blue and fluorescent tops, the uniforms, and the Green Army of Guaya United in the full green kit. So early, Josiah Perez, the goalkeeper for the Green Army. Vally looking to make an early statement. Going back to Perez again. Perez getting a lot of touches early in the game as a goalkeeper. I'm sure he doesn't want to have too many touches. And here comes PVDM. Thierry Henry going to Jerry Morris. No, that's it called for an offside. That's the young the young linesman, the assistant referee. In the lineup for the Guaya team, we have Jerry Morris, Keegan Farrier, and Tariq Mulray. Now, Tariq Mulray and Keegan Farrier, they were teammates at Central FC, so they have a taste of playing football at a very high level when they played for Central FC at the Ascension Football Tournament last year. Though that team won a lot of hearts and a lot of fans during that campaign for the expression on the pitch. Nice football that they would have played, brave football they would have played in that tournament, at the time coached by former national goalkeeper and defense force coach Ross Russell. And just brought down right under the referee's nose. So Kellen Thomas just pull back for bringing down Bringslock, Nigerian by birth. Let's see if he can bring the lock here for PVDM. A ball just going over the line. Too much work for him on the left hand side. Now what PVDM would want to do is avoid conceding early. That's what they have been doing for the last 2 matches. They would want to avoid that this time around. Mulray, diagonal ball across, not getting to the intended target of Kilon Mitchell, and it will be a throw for Pettit Vally. Eric Charles, no, that's Stefan Walcott, I beg your pardon, for the throw. Oh, it's going the other way, in fact. It's Guaya intercepted there. This time it Fagan lose it out, and this is a ball here going, but just offside. Look at the replay, just offside. He was out the blocks a bit too early, Leroy Jones. Carrington back in the lineup for PVDM. Did not start last week against Queen's Park. Ball cleared away, only just, but PVDM would get control again. Not entirely in control. Ball just moving around like a pinball machine in the middle of the park. Now it settles, but pushed too ahead. Easy for Carrington, looking to start the attack on the right side. Long ball, looking for their front man, looking for Thierry Henry and Kyron Manswell, but only for Josiah Perez to retrieve. There's no doubt who is Thierry Henry's parents' favorite footballer. And I'm sure his friends in school don't say Henry, they say Henry. But in the meantime, it's a throw for Guaya, taken by Mulray. Mulray, the son of the coach, Travis Mulray, former Trinidad and Tobago midfielder. Ruben Rouse, who stands over the ball, plays it across the park for Charles. Charles sees some movement forward, looking for Henry. Cleared off the back. PVDM still looking to start something here. Bringslock looking for Manswell, but a ball pushed too much forward, a heavy ball that plays over the goal line. After 6 minutes gone, it's still a goalless game between Pettit Valley Diego Martin United and Guaya United. Ttpfl United, who is also campaigning in the West Pen football under 20 teams, under 23 teams. They've also campaigned in the Tiger Tanks under 20 football competition. So it's a team that is really active in the local football scene, and it's good to see them playing in the Ttpfl Tier 2. Gives the community something to look forward to when it comes to football. And of course, Guaya United, a team traveling from the southeast coast of Trinidad and Tobago. Good to see them coming all the way to Port of Spain. Fagan exchanging some passes. Bringslock is battling. But the ball is now settling. Both teams trying to feel each other out. Referee calls back, and not sure who it is, but it's a Guaya player on the ground reminiscing in pain. That's number 6, Kristen Baird. Just getting a knock, just a bit. Seems to be getting up, so he seems to be alright at the moment. Guaya United with just a 1 point coming into this game after a goalless draw with Defence Force. Now this might be a bit too far out to test the goalkeeper. Has to be a really good rocket launcher for that ball to cause any problems to Marlon Carrington in goal. It doesn't trouble him. It doesn't trouble him at all as the ball went too far in the air. So Tariq Mulrain, who I would have mentioned, enjoyed a good season with Central FC. Kind of wondering how come he didn't get a Tier 1 team to play with. Trying to start something here is Manswell. Looking to dance around with it on the right side. Look, the cross comes, but no problems for the goalkeeper. Oh, what a fancy throw. He gives a tumble, but it doesn't go far. In fact, it remains with PVDM. Just beating one in the back. Not out of danger yet, but now the ball goes into touch for Guaya United through. Ttpfl United would want to avoid conceding early like they did in the last 2 games. Another free kick for Guaya United. After 10 minutes, still goalless here, which is good. In terms of Ttpfl United, they tend to concede early. Now, if they want to avoid conceding early. Now, today the match is being played on a pitch that is a lot better than last week. This is Bringslock. Bringslock looking to find Manswell. Manswell with a shot. Doesn't trouble anyone. It goes aimless past the goalkeeper to Kieran Manswell trying something. Now, I mentioned last week the pitch was really bad because just before the match had started against Queen's Park, there was a downpour. But today, not like that. The sunshine today. We had a slight rain today, a light rain. but not enough to change the state of the pitch. Now the pitches would allow the players to play a better fluent football today. This is the number 77, Leroy Jones for Guaya, as he won the free kick. Standing with him there is Kirsten Baird. They would want to get the cross in. Maybe cause a problem or two for Carrington in goal. Will swing it in with his left foot, bring it closer to the keeper. I thought he would have wanted to angle it with his right foot, but here it is. The Heights go up a defensive header. Look to go over the touchline for a throw for Guaya. Leaves it for Mulreen. Mulreen would look to get this throw into the box. Heads go up, and just the last gap defending here that would not allow Killen Mitchell to have a clear path on goal. Good defensive work in the end. We will give up a throw rather than give up a goal or a corner. This will be another throw for Guaya, who are asking some questions. The long throw. The ball just clears, but there is an infringement the referee saw that would allow Vally de Martin United to get a free kick. As you can see, there's some raindrops causing some concern, not for the players really, but maybe for the cameraman. Nice getting past his man, looking to find his movement up forward, but Guaya would come away with it. A searching ball for Morris and Jones. Just getting a touch there. Manswell winning a free kick. By this time, 2 weeks ago, PVDM were already trailing 2-0 against the UTT. They wouldn't have conceded yet against Queen's Park. They conceded the first goal against Queen's Park in the 17th minute and then conceded another one in the 19th minute. Well, here comes, that was McIntyre exchanging passes with Manswell. They will get a free kick on their own on the left hand side in the 15th minute of play. Manswell hitting, coming off of Mulreen. Henry would win it back, looking to beat Jones. Tusi going his own direction. Back to Ruben Rouse. Ruben Rouse, he was looking for Manswell to make a run, but no problem there for the goalkeeper. Josiah Perez, an acrobatic throw. Let's see what he will do with this one. Will it be a kick out or a throw? It's a volleys it down. Battling with Jerry Morris there. Morris looking to control the ball. He goes past one. He draws the foul as Maturam slows him down illegally. Or is it Ruben Rouse? Baird would settle the ball. So after a goalless draw with Guaya United, they would have conceded, but they would have scored against San Fernando Giants. So Guaya not having bad outings heading into today. Last week they had a bye. They had a bye last week. This week they have made the trip to St. Anthony's College grounds in Westmorrings. Kirsten Beard is waiting for the referee, just signaling, go ahead, kick the ball. Or the ball, oh, just clearing out in the nick of time. Wasn't a spot of bother. Looking to turn. A nice long ball, but the ball is a bit high, giving the PVDM defenders time to settle under that one and send the ball over for a throw, which Maureen will take. He's a designated thrower for this team. A long, strong throw into the box. Looking to trap the ball there. This is Thierry Henry. Doesn't use brings luck, but he goes wider. But the ball went over for this referee saw an infringement. Jones. Oh, it's a throw. I thought it was a throw. I really wanted to know what was going on there. But the ball is played across the face of the face of the goal. As they're looking to spread the ball wide, and then the long ball. Looking for Morris. Carrington not happy with his defense as they allowed the shot to come in. Beard. Keegan Faria, another player who would have had some good moments with Central FC at the Ascension Football. Another player who would have thought that would have been played on a Tier 1 team. He did have some good moments last Ascension Football. The ball coming across the face of the goal. And this time, headed away. A defensive header by P.O. Missing that ball there. And Henry looking for Brinslock. That's Manswell. Well done in the left side. Mitchell looking to pass Charles. Charles doesn't allow it. Good turn there from Manswell, who's playing all over the field. Gets past one. Henry! Over the bar. Needed to do better than that, Thierry Henry. If you want to live up to your name, you need to do better than this. Named after the former French international, the World Cup winner, Thierry Henry. I wonder if he has any siblings named Zinedine. Rouse's long ball looking for Mitchell or Henry. Doesn't find any one of them, but it would go into touch for a throw. So 20 minutes gone. PVDM have not conceded yet, and they can put one tick. And that is what they would want so far. Not to concede early. By this time last week against Queen's Park, they would have already conceded twice, as did 2 weeks ago versus UTT. They would have already been 2-0 down, but here it's still level at a goalless game. Brinslock just evading that tackle. PVDM, as I mentioned, on their way here just before kickoff, since it's about lunchtime today. They had a luncheon where they would have been given some valuable lessons. Dion Lafoucard, motivational speaker. Yuanse Marshall, former national centre-back, who shared the experience that he's one player that Lionel Messi never passed, referring to the game between Argentina and Trinidad and Tobago back in 2014 when Argentina was using that game for a warm-up for the 2014 World Cup campaign, which they came second. Argentina won the match against Trinidad and Tobago 3-0, but Marshall is proud to say that Messi never passed him. This is Bringslock. Bringslock looking to bring the luck here for PVDM, but couldn't. He won the free kick, which Maturam would play it back for Bringslock to stand over. Bringslock would want to swing it in for a cross to meet a blue and fluorescent jersey. They also thought how to handle the field the questions from the media for interviews. So it was a very good luncheon and a good seminar they had before, and maybe that would have, and it's going straight to the goalkeeper, no problem for Perez in the Guaya goal. Another fanciful throw-out where he would roll over upon releasing the ball. Perez. Free kick here for PVDM. Comfortable looking to play the ball at the feet. Manswell just losing out. I thought the cross should have come in there from the right side, but the PVDM players more conducive to playing the ball on their feet, especially with the state of the pitch today. It's inviting to play the ball along the turf and not this is a lot better than last week. Puddles of water all over the pitch. Very difficult to play that brand that you would want to play. They are doing much better today. This would have contributed to the goalless score even in the 24th minute. This is TT Premier Football League Tier 2 football. Pettit Valley Digger Martin United versus Guaya United. If you have just joined us, this is a dangerous looking ball. Again, Carrington not happy with his defenders as they give up a corner. Marlon Carrington. See Faria in your picture, marked by Eric Charles. Ball comes in. Jones, he's calling for a handle ball, but no, says the umpire. And here comes PVDM getting away with it. Tuse, oh, strong tackle. Doesn't allow Thierry Henry. This is a look again. This is a shout. Is it a handle ball? Jones was adamant that it was. Henry getting past 1 and 2. He's weaving his magic. This is a shot, but not a problem for Perez. The referee, this is another look. Another look at the call. Jones, was it a handle ball? Well, Jones was blocking our camera so we couldn't see properly. But to me, it was an interesting shout. Jones was adamant that it was. And maybe they should have been awarded a penalty for a handle ball. Difficult for us to see even with the replay because Jones would have been blocking our view. But it does look interesting. It's another long ball, searching ball. Doesn't handle it well. Manswell inside. Looking to put in good interception. They're getting some plays, some build-ups starting to look promising, but some of the passes have been found wanting, breaking down the plays. No problem for Perez. Pettit Valley getting some inroads in the Guaya's goal, but they're not getting that perfect touch in the attacking third. Ball coming across the face of the goal. The referee's whistle. Look at it coming across. Good touch. Excellent touch. But an infringement there on the goalkeeper, Josiah Perez. Brave goalkeeping. You always say to be a good goalkeeper, you have to have a couple loose screws. Because you got to be brave. As you can see, the raindrops just causing some misuse. Not for the players, as I mentioned, but for the cameras. Not waterproof. Let's look at it one more time. The cross coming in across the face of the goal. The defender stretching all muscles of his body. But he put his keeper a bit more under pressure with that. Here comes PVDM. Brinslock just couldn't keep the ball inside. Murray with the throw. We're in the 29th minute, approaching the 30th minute. It's still a goalless draw for PVDM, which is very good by their standards. They would have conceded twice already in the previous two games. So that Luncheon doing well for them earlier today. It was an enjoyable one at that. I have to say congratulations to the Pettit Valley de Martin United team for organizing that. The Guaya team was supposed to have joined them, but of course they were traveling for a quick Brinslock, just bringing on the ball with some skill there. The Guaya team, having been traveling from deep south, could not have made it in time and decided to come straight to the ground to prepare for the game. Just a handful of the Guaya representatives were there, including Jameson Riggs, the president of the Super League Football, and of course he has been appointed a spokesperson for the Ttpfl Tier 2 teams recently, and of course he's the most qualified person to do so, seeing that he's a Super League president. Headed away there. This time a better clearance from Guaya. Jerry Morris not controlling the ball well and not having the best of games so far. He's battling with the ball here. He would have scored in the West Penn final last year. Long throw from Maturam, but dealt with there by the Guaya defense. Maturam with another throw, looking for Brinslock. But Brinslock had to battle with Beard. And looking for the break, but a foul there if he would call back. He would pull back for the infringement. 32 minutes gone, 31 minutes gone in the 32nd minute. It's another free kick, but this time this is a bit too far off, and I don't think Moraine would like to try the goal from there, but instead try to put in the cross into the sea of players. Exactly, this is what he does, but a good clearance, well, a partial clearance, and spinning there was Ttpfl looking for and exchanging passes with Henry, and a strong tackle from Moraine. Who has improved quite a lot since I saw him at the Central FC team in the Ascension last season. Looking stronger as well. Brings luck. Another strong tackle. This time from Kishon Diaz. Kishon Diaz and Moraine have the back their lock, as they say, causing problems for Henry, Manswell and Bringslock. Game with some excitement, some oohs and ahs, some goalkeepers having some concerns, but no real dangerous moments, goal scoring opportunities, some half chances here and there. Ball looking for Morris. PVDM defense standing tall. Ttpfl looking for Rouse. Looking back, looking to get back. Ttpfl Bringslock battling with Moraine. Moraine won the battle, but illegally, as the referee says. It's a free kick for Pettit Vally de Martin United. Maturam stands over it, so Maturam would play it long because there is no Pettit Vally players coming to meet him, to meet the ball. Oh, evades everyone to go into touch for a goal kick. So it's a goal kick after 34 minutes. We're in the 35th minute. Pettit Vally 0, Guaya 0. If you have just joined us, you are watching the TT Premier Football League Tier 2 between Pettit Vally de Martin United playing at home in the St. Anthony's College grounds versus Guaya United. Perez and the ball just not getting custody of any team yet. Now this is Faria looking to find some movement up front. Looking to go past his man, but well defended in the far side. Not allowing Manswell to get the cross in. So Manswell will look to take the corner. Walcott is moving away from him. The header comes in, but just wide. And cleared away by Moraine, just to make sure, as we look, having a second look at it. The header rising tall there was Bringslock, but just wide. Oh, through his leg very nicely. The referee pulls back for a free kick. In fact, he gets a yellow card. Jones with a yellow card. Leroy Jones for that illegal tackle. I will have to take a second look at that, as I didn't see it too clearly. What would have happened? But in the meantime, Bringslock will bring it in from the left side of the field with his right foot, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tried a goal with his right foot. But there's the option to cross the ball into that group of players, hoping to find a PVDM jersey. Straight into the wall, so he was going for goal. The wall did its job. Ttpfl loses out to Diaz. And he will go straight back to his goalkeeper, Carrington. Carrington stretching there. This is Bringslock on the left, cutting inside his man, looking for some movement in the middle of the park, going wider there. Oh, I don't know why he tried to go through Faria. Faria looking to free Jones, but too much ahead of him for the goalkeeper. No problems for Carrington. Maturam. Bringslock. Bringslock being chased. First he was chased by Diaz, but he was tackled off the ball by Mulrain, who is doing a fantastic job in the back. Also having a hand in corners and throws and free kicks. So Mulrain, a really busy player today, showing his class as a Ascension football player with Central FC. He's just bumped off the ball, but the referee says no, that is not permitted. He will pull back the play for a PVDM free kick. Still goalless with Guaya in the 39th minute of play. No goals yet in this game. Much more improved performance from PVDM. They haven't conceded today yet. By this time last week they would have conceded 3 times. By this time 2 weeks ago they would have conceded twice. Not today. They're looking for their first 3 points. If they can get their first points today, that will be nice. And that is what they want. Guaya United are just above them in the 11 team table on 10. Guaya with just their 1 solitary point against Defence Force, a goalless draw. So they would have scored just the 1 goal and conceded twice in their 2 games. Diego Martin United scored twice but conceded 8. And out of the 8, 5 of them were in the first half. So a much better performance. They tend to give up the easy goals and then settle into the game after, play a beautiful game. This time they have settled early. And the important thing was not to concede. We're in the 41st minute of play. And they are creating some problems here. This is Mansell on the right. Looking to cut inside his man. The shot, but coming off the green shirt. He's twisting and turning. He's still with it there. Still turning. Has some support. I don't know why he doesn't use the support. When is this cross going to come in? It comes in, but not too good for Diaz to not even clear out, but it would still come away with it. And this is Faria now clearing the ball, passing the ball forward. And Morris with a shot. No problem there for Carrington as he sees it early. Morris, ball bouncing just before it reaches the goalkeeper, but Carrington does well. The referee spotted it, so he pulls back that play. Goalless still in the 42nd minute of play. PVDM, Pettit Valley, Diego Martin United and Guaya. Looking for Manswell, but the ball was too much ahead of him and goes into touch for a throw. Will be a throw here for Guaya United. Riding his back there, McIntyre. But Faria does well to win the throw for Guaya. Still a goalless game here between Guaya United and Pettit Valley Diego Martin United, the home team, here at the St. Augustine College grounds in Westmorrings. Riding his back there was Charles over Kirsten Baird. Charles, the captain's armband for Pettit Valley Diego Martin United. It's a shot, but a tame shot that goes wide, harmlessly wide. But it got a touch there from a Pettit Valley player, and then for a corner for Guaya United. 43 minutes gone. It's still a goalless game between Pettit Valley and Guaya. Pettit Valley currently 11th on the 11-team table. Guaya 10th. 1 point separates them. A win for Guaya would put them to 4 points. And in the thick of things of the very young league. And a win for Pettit Valley would put them on 3 points. And this is a corner. This is a falling for Ttpfl now. Ttpfl looking to spread it across to start something. McIntyre has Manswell wider. Manswell looking to go past his man, but good tackling. But the referee sees something. Just seconds again in the half, plus whatever stoppage time is required. Jerry Morris looking to go, but the referee will pull back the play for an offside call, I believe. Jerry Morris not having a good first half. Free kick taken by Rouse. Thierry Henry, but he was confronted there by the Green Army. We are into stoppage time. Pettit Valley Diego Martin United still goalless with Guaya United. Free kick for PVDM. Bringslock stands over this one. Punch out by Josiah Perez. Ball now cleared out. Only just. Some good work. This is a shot coming in and well saved by the goalkeeper. Josiah Perez off the boot of Manswell, who has been causing some problems for the defenders of Guaya. And the referee will blow the whistle to bring the end of the first half. It's a goalless half. PVDM doing quite well, much better than they did in the last couple games. It's goalless. Half time, PVDM versus Guaya at half time. We will take a look at some of the presentations that the luncheon that took place before this game.
Touch forward, and I saw my midfielder behind two attackers for the team, and I tried to thread that ball through there. And one of the players got a toe on it. He controlled, played to the forward take it, pipe from outside the box, goal. This is in the first game. We have 3 games to play. First game. Now I started playing with my mind. Second game now, play okay. Third game, same thing, okay. Combine reach now. Now, before the game started playing, I already signed a contract with the MLS. So once a team pick me up, I am guaranteed this money. Anybody could guess what I went in that combine. So it's out of 60 players. Anybody could guess. Which part they select me within that 60? So before the combine, I was rated as one of the top 2 players. Second. How much? 40. Second. 10. So I did not get selected. So out of 60, they choose the 61 and didn't get selected. From one mistake. One mistake. Right? So, how will you think that will do? Wally, what you do in that situation? I really cry, bro. I really cry. I worked so hard all my life, all through college, for this moment. I'm transitioning as a professional. I've always wanted to become a professional player. I'm making one mistake. I just come out of college, top 2, this. I'm making one mistake. And all I see is all my dreams crashing down in front of my face. I really cry. First day it happened. But then talk to my family, I talk to my friends, gather myself, and say to myself, boy, had a dream, can't stop. I still want this. Now start back to the train. Then 2 days after, I get a call from Arena. Arena at the time was the coach of Vally Galaxy. Tell me, hey, I want you to come out to the team to try. Went out to LA, had a good trial, Vally Galaxy signed me. Right? Now at the time, anybody who was in the team for Vally Galaxy? Zlatan was there, Zlatan was there. Beckham was in the team. Landon Donovan was in the team. Eddie Lewis, Chris Klein, Paula Hussein. So the same little boy from where? Warwick Street, and Bagatelle. Now just signed to play with David Beckham and Landon Donovan. David Beckham is probably one of the most famous players, richest players in the world. And at the time, he signed a couple days before. So now, seeing things, okay, and I just signed, so things started to go okay. Started to work hard. The first year with the team, I you get opportunity to make a mistake, you'll always grow. If I make a mistake, God, you have to be better. And the down on you. So now again, think with your mind. You seeing that I will do this and I will play there, bad pass. A player, he will do this, bad pass. And they're telling him, hey, it's alright. But then they're telling me, it's not good enough. I have to do that. So now you can look at that two ways, right? They didn't like you. Or they want you to get better. They hold you to a higher standard. So, moved on, I had the opportunity to play there. We reached the MLS Cup final. We lost in the final. Moved on from LA, and I went across to Asia, played in Asia for a couple of years, and then I came back home to play with Central FC. This is when they were just formulated, or when they just started up. I played with them. I think we won a couple of titles. We won about 3 or 4 titles, and the coach at the time invited me to come in.
I'm going to conduct it real. I can bring it real? Yeah. Guys are asking over there, I can bring it real? Yeah. No, I'm going to bring it real, you know. Yeah? So I want somebody to say after me, say I got this.
I got this.
Come on, say I got this. And give my brother here a loud clap again now. Come on. So I like when players come and they give back. When guys come and they give back. And they come and they bring it real. They ain't come and walk in here and tell you there's no superstar. They fail. That's sometimes, watch me. Watch me. They call me the word guy. I can do anything with any word around the world. I now learning German. I just come back from Germany. I can do anything with any word. Spell F. Right, so I have F, spell the word real. Right, Ariel. And just I give my U. And if you mix up F, real, and U, the letter U, somewhere in there you'll get failure. Woo! True? True? Make sense? Yeah, write it out. Yeah, I don't make it really figure. So if you really, you'll go through some failure. But failure is only failure when you refuse to get back up. It's not really failure, it's a lesson. It's not really failure. It's only failure when you don't learn from the lesson. So I'm going to take all you through a quick little program here. I really want you to watch me. Anybody ever had a stone in their shoe? Mm-hmm. You had a stone in your shoe? I'm going to watch me. That stone in your shoe, make it take notice. I'm going to give you a stone in your mind. You'll take notice. This little talk here going to be life changing. I ain't here to boast. I thank God for it. I'm telling you straight up one time. With me? Let me go read. So this said, somebody say I got this. Say I got this. I got this. Come on, say I got this. Hit the table like a man and say I got this. Yes, come on, I want to feel it inside here. Let me hear you, big man. I got this. Yes. No. Yeah, you gotta get this. You gotta really feel it. Okay? You gotta really feel it. Take it personal. Take it personal. Watch the screen a little bit for me. Watch the screen a little bit for me. So, read that for me. So sometimes we put some things in our minds, guys, you know we do it. We put some things in our minds and we make up a whole story. Any of you ever hear this? Guys, let me be real. Yeah. Any of you ever hear this? You're just like your father. Anybody ever hear that? Yeah? Anybody ever get involved in this one? Were you studying football? Football is studying you, you know. You can't make it to that? You can't make it to that? No, I'm talking, that's right. It's true, right? Yep. No, people will tell us all kinds of stuff. But the main thing is what we start to tell ourselves. Hello. Is what we start to tell ourselves. And we have to be careful what we tell ourselves because we believe ourselves. Psychologically, we believe ourselves. And if we're telling ourselves the wrong things, hello, we start to believe the wrong things. You have skill, you can play football. You can play for any team. Are you with me? 2 players when Dwight York was discovered. It's not Dwight alone. Dwight was younger and stronger. The other player was older and much better than Dwight. Aston Villa went to Tobago. If they told them that they would pick 2 players, everybody trying to look good, so they didn't tell them nothing. But they decided to choose 2 players. Guys, hear me good? They choose 2 players. They choose Dwight and another player. Come here, come with the name just now. And watch me, guys. Carry them first class to England. Put them to play. One against the next, right? On either side. And after a couple of minutes, the other player walk off the field. Walk off the field. Twist up yourself. And telling the Aston Villa coach, I can't play. Guys, learn to speak properly. When you're speaking to an English-speaking English coach, he has no idea what you mean when you say can't. Can't is for the block. All you hear me good? No, we can't conduct an interview. Can't. When you realize the coach was him stupid, stand up straight. Tell the coach, I'm unable to play. Shall we get this fast? And the coach asks him the next obvious question. Why does he can't play? I'm feeling cold. What do you hear we call it? What country here? They pick him up from Tobago and carry him England first class. And you what? You cold? Who would have hit him first? Me. Now, you know sometimes we do triple as we get a chance? A couple days after, the whole team going on a 10-mile run. After a mile or so, he turned back and got back to the club. Hello, before he reached back to the club, they arranged a ticket back to Tobago. Today, he building highways in America. Still talking about could have, should have, what if, might have, maybe. Dwight York did not make the entire 10 miles. After 8 miles, Dwight York fainted. I understand they had to call an ambulance for him. When Dwight opened his eyes in hospital, there was a contract to sign for Aston Villa.
Welcome back to the second half of action of the Ttpfl game between Pettit Valley United and Guaya United. Goalless game. We're getting ready to start the second half. Both chances had looks on goal in the first half. Seeing some players coming into the game. PVDM I know their coach will be telling them, of course, Ronald Daniel will be happy with them that they are still level at half time, which is something that did not happen in the previous matches. So that's a good way to start. Now what they have to do now is go for the goal to put them ahead. They haven't been ahead at any time this season. They drew level with UTT after it being down 2-0. Long through causing some issues. The ball looking to break for Thierry Henry. Diaz, number 18, did well. So this is Diaz. The other guy was number 16, Kellen Thomas. But of course the dreadlocks of Kellen Thomas would have been blocking and distorting the number on his back. But this is Thomas looking to find some movement. Jones getting the ball across, but good work in the end by Walcott. Didn't fall for Mitchell or Jerry Morris. Mulrain will go for the corner. Well, has been having a very good game, defensively and offensively. Has been contributing to the free kicks for Guaya United, and this is a corner kick going across. No problems here, as the ball will go for a goal kick that will be retrieved by Marlon Carrington in the Ttpfl Martin United goal. Jerry Morris not having the kind of service that he would have wanted. Long ball looking for some movement up in front, but Tuse wasn't able to get it. Nice floating ball, but too much for Kellen Mitchell. Carrington with a high goal kick. More height than distance. The referee is calling back the play. What a free kick for PVDM. Thomas looking for some movement, but infringement. Good header from Mitchell. Jones going back to Maturam, who goes back to his goalkeeper, who shows some clever footwork as well. Mitchell rubbed a bit in a battle there with McIntyre. McIntyre looking for Henry, but Henry was pulled back for an offside call. He just was let off the blocks a bit too early. But even so, he should have made the goalkeeper make a save should have forced the goalkeeper into a save. He was clear on goal, but maybe he knew. Just take the wild shot anyway. This is a goal kick, the free kick, sorry. The free kick, a very strong free kick, deep into the PVDM half. Clever back heel, but not a clever effort to get the ball out. Nice cut inside. The shot! Over the bar! But an offside. Even so, let's look at it. He was fouled, cutting inside. Jerry Morris, I think, was the one who was offside. Not sure if the referee would have allowed a play from the foul because Guaya had the advantage, but seeing that it was offside, should have pulled it back for a free kick, but the offside was given. But I thought that free kick would have, that infringement would have warranted a look. But in the end, it's a free kick given to PVDM and not Guaya. Now it's through going the other way. Yes, I thought that would have been an infringement. Let's see if a cross would come in here, but he decided to go on his right foot. Maybe he doesn't have a left. Ball dropping for Manswell. Goes back into support. Walcott back to Manswell. Manswell using the support. Oh, nice clever pass. Oh, Manswell should have made that pass count with a better effort on goal. Look at that clever pass. Nice flick back heel. And I thought he should have done better with that shot. That pass deserved much better than what it got from that shot that went painfully wide. That shot did injustice to that clever pass. I think they should have some words after the game in the locker room. That was a clever pass. Going for the long ball again. This is PVDM playing for the long ball. Jerry Morris struggling. He has the ball, looking for some movement, looking for some help up in front. I think that's Mitchell. Mitchell couldn't get past Charles, and Charles with a clearance. The referee raising the flag, the referee's assistant raising the flag early on that play, not allowing Ferreira to get away with it. Oh, what is this? What is this? This leaves Morris, but the referee pulls back the game for the infringement. He was fouled, but I thought he was living dangerously. I don't know why players like to play with the ball, dribble the ball in the defensive third. That's not what they would want to be doing. With Pettit team, your whole defense and the goalkeeper under pressure. But having said that, they're doing quite better than last week. We're in the 56th minute of play, 55 minutes gone, and it's still a goalless game. They have not conceded yet. In the last two games, they would have conceded 2 and 3 inside the first 25 minutes. Now it's still goalless after 55 minutes gone. closing in on an hour. No goals yet in this game between Ttpfl de Martin United and Guaya United. Good defensive work on the far side. Jones with a corner. Well taken, well caught by Carrington. No problems for him. So far he's enjoying this clean sheet. Tusi. McIntyre. See some movement but for Thierry Henry, but too much in front for Josiah Perez to take without any problems. High goal kick, but a lot of distance to go as well. Straight into the PVDM defensive third. Surging forward here, but good defending there. This is a throw. Well done. Well covered there. Johnson. But it's a free kick for PVDM. Manswell leaves it for Bringslock. Bringslock, the number 10 of this team. A lot of work he's doing, brings the energy into the PVDM team. "57 minutes gone, still goalless between Ttpfl de Martin United and Guaya United. Oh, that's a good defensive header. Not out of danger yet. And wins a free kick in an interesting position. A bit far, but look at it. Just pulling him. And that extra tackle, I think that was from Thomas. It's a bit far from goal, but I'm sure trying the goal will not be out of his mind. Will be tempted to try the goal, go straight to the goalkeeper, but no problem for Perez as he looks to bring. Let's look at that free kick again. Jerry Morris with a woeful shot. My. And you're seeing some of his teammates just remonstrating with him. He had some support to his right. But Jerry Morris with that woeful shot was a missed kick. We are looking at a couple changes. Not seeing a number 25 in the team sheet here for Guaya. But I'm seeing Emmanuel Cumberbatch is getting ready to come on the pitch. Standing next to the fourth official. So he's coming on for Keelan Mitchell. Mitchell will depart. Let's go back to the goal kick that will be taken by Marlon Carrington. It's still a goalless game between Pettit, Vally, Diego Martin United and Guaya. Remember, Guaya currently 10th on the 11-team table with Pettit Valley 11th. Guaya just a 1 point. That goalless draw against Defence Force in week 1. And we're looking at another infringement. Jones, who is already on a yellow card, you need to be very careful. Leroy Jones, charged with another infringement, already on a yellow card. He needs to be careful. In the meantime, PVDM will go for a free kick deep in their half. 61 minutes gone. We're in the 62nd minute. Let's look at a free kick again. Jones need to be very careful. This gentleman has been watching. He would have been traveled. He traveled with the Guaya team, watching from a distance. Look at another play that was here earlier. This free kick. Some more of the travelers traveling with the Guaya team. This is the throw. Back to the live action. Jerry Morris doing some nifty footwork, but a bit too much, and loses out to Ruben Rouse. Not out of danger yet. Faria. That's Ferreira, sorry. Ferreira looking for some movement up front. The shot didn't come off well. This is Pettit Valley just playing with the ball in the back too much. I think they would need to avoid doing that. Need to clear the ball from the defensive third. Rouse, so that's Maturam. Have to do some clearing up from in the back. But I think PVDM are putting themselves under unnecessary pressure. They're trying to be too cheeky and too cute to be too cute in the back. They need to get the ball out. Don't play with the ball at the back. 63 minutes gone. Past the hour mark. It's goalless. The header, defensive header. They're building from the back slowly. This ball has went over the line, and the referee's assistant was able to spot that early. Ferreira. Johnson goes back to his goalkeeper Perez. Jerry Morris couldn't control, gives it back to PVDM. PVDM giving it right back via throw to Guaya. Ferreira would retrieve the ball for the throw. Looking for Morris, and Jones finds Jones. Jones with a shot hitting the post. Not out of danger yet, but they're pushed back into their half now. Good work by the PVDM defense. Johnson, Ferreira. Leroy Jones hitting the post earlier. That's Cumberbatch in your pictures. Emmanuel Cumberbatch, he's been kept company by Matthew Waldron, who came on as a substitute. Waldron with the header. Oh, he's strong tackle by Charles, just bringing down Cumberbatch a bit. But I reckon he did so unlawfully. So it's a free kick on the left side for Guaya that will be taken by Maureen, who has established himself as a dead ball specialist for the Guaya team. 66 minutes gone. We are approaching minute 67. Swinging it in. Good work by the goalkeeper, just following that ball, watching that ball all the way through. As he punches it for a goal, a corner kick. Another corner kick for Guaya United. Look like Jerry Morris. The header goes wide. They are calling for a corner. And yes, they will get the goal kick. PVDM, as Leroy Jones was the one who would have got his head onto it. See, they are playing with the ball unnecessarily at the back and giving it away, putting themselves under pressure. And now Cumberbatch wins a free kick. So the referee's assistant is signaling stoppage because another substitute is going to come on. Another change this time for PVDM as Ricardo Jeans enters the pitch for the first time this game. Now the referee, the fourth official, does not have that board to identify who's coming off, so it's very difficult. That's why we are not able to say how much stoppage time is being awarded as did in the first half. It's still a goalless game, a much better game PVDM are playing than last week. Of course, they can't blame the waterlogged pitch last week. But today the pitch is nice and perfect for football. Another change. Jerry Morris has come off for Guaya United and enters Dijon Waldrop. You will see his first action. Doesn't get his first touch as yet. Emmanuel Cumberbatch beats one, couldn't get past the other. Bringslock looking to find Waldron. Matthew Waldron. So there's Waldron from Ttpfl United and Waldrop for Guaya. Strong tackle as we've seen that from the number 26, Kyle O'Gara, getting all ball. Well, not all ball, he got some ball, but he did get some of the player. And very importantly, he got the ball. of course, that's brings luck, who has the responsibility to get the dead balls for the home team. 70 minutes gone, it's still goalless between PVDM and Guaya. Referee just having a word with some of the players who are trying to jostle for positions, awaiting the brings up goal kick. Pushing and tugging, just getting a word with some of the players there. They do have his attention, so does the goalkeeper who is looking on, Josiah Perez. 72nd minute, we are approaching the 73rd. This is brings luck. The ball going across for a corner, and of course brings luck will shot across to get that. Oh, it's a goal kick, in fact. It's a goal kick for Guaya. O'Gara. Huge figure of O'Gara. Oh. Collision there, but it's a free kick for Diego Martin as Colonel Fagan won the free kick. "72 minutes gone, it's still a goalless game." After seeing 4 goals last week, I have no goals to report this week so far. No free kick given there at that time. The ball would start with PVDM on the back foot as they had to defend, but the play was broken up. Another strong tackle. This time a free kick has been awarded as Bringslock goes to ground. Let's look at it here. No ball, just body. That looks like Navarro with a foul. It's a number 25. I have no number 25 on this team sheet, so I'm not sure which name to attribute to that. But I can tell you that's Bringslock, who seems to be in some pain, favoring his right ankle, as the physio would render him some medical assistance. Guaya doing quite well to be at this position, to be in this position at this stage. In the game against UTT, they conceded twice inside 15 minutes. They were able to equalize in the 85th minute with 2 quick goals until UTT scored 2 late goals of their own to come away with a 4-2 win. And last week against Queen's Park, they conceded 3 inside the first 25 minutes, but they didn't concede their 4th goal until stoppage time in the second half to lose 4-0. But today, they have Guaya 0-0 after 75 minutes. Much better game. Mikel Toussaint looking to send, but they was too close to the goalkeeper. Goal just evading Thierry Henry. And well shielded and well escorted by Johnson for the goal kick for Guaya United. Thierry Henry, but well done by Josiah Perez, who came out off his line early and sends, looking to send wall drop, but the other goalkeeper on the other side, Marlon Carrington, will intercept. So both goalkeepers doing quick work in less than a minute. This is Manswell. Uses the support. The cross is coming in. Aiming for Waldron. Just carrying it over the line there was Emmanuel Cumberbatch. 77 minutes gone. Still a goalless game between PVDM and Guaya United. The battle of the bottom teams. Oh, a good pullback from Henry, but Henry won the free kick. That will be spotted and taken by Bringslock. Headed away. Here comes Guaya looking to start something, but well done and well intercepted there. And goes straight back to Carrington in goal for Guaya. 78 minutes gone, still goalless. I have no goal to report. Ricardo James wins the throw. Waldron carries the ball over the goal line for a throw going the opposite direction. Ferreira to Ogaro looking to play. But Jones does win it. And finally, Rouse clears it out. Strong tackle. Guaya back into it here. PVDM having some problems getting the ball out. They prefer to play the ball along the carpet instead of dumping out the ball, volleying the ball out. But as we have another look at that, just running, clattering into him. See some more of the spectators and that clatter that awards the free kick for Guaya. Waldrop is standing behind it. Navarro just walking away. Seems as Navarro has taken over the dead ball responsibilities from Tariq Mulrain. It's a throw, James. Seeing a lot of balls across the face, across the pitch. Using the width of the field. We're in the 82nd minute of play. And finally he gets the whistle, brings luck, gets the whistle. He's trying to stay on his feet, but just couldn't. Fans really calling for a handle ball. You have to take a look at that. Look at this guy. Look at it again. Oh, was that a handle ball? Did the referee not see? Or was it because he did not give the handle ball in the first half? Your call. Your guess is better than mine. But this is Bringslock. With a corner kick. Heads go up. Oh my goodness. What is this? Eric Charles. Looked like he was defending for Guaya. Oh my word. Charles had a golden chance to put Diego Martin in front. The shot, a missed kick. The ball goes way back. Maturam. Wish I could see that replay of that miss earlier from Charles. Oh, turning straight into his man. Ogaro turned straight into Bringslock. Jones exchanging passes, but good defending in the end. Oh my. Eric Charles had a golden chance to put Vally Diego Martin United in the lead. But instead he stopped the shot that was going goal bound. Maybe the keeper, Josiah Perez, would have got it, maybe not. The header. Mulrain would spot the free kick this time. 85th minute. 84 minutes gone. It's still a goalless. Which team is going to score the late winner? Are we going to have some drama in the back end of this game? Mulrain with a free kick. Strong free kick. The heads go up, but a defensive header well taken here by Carrington. And here comes PVDM. Bringslock. He sends the ball forward, too much forward for his man there, but no problem for Josiah Perez. Intercepted there. Here comes PVDM again. Bringslock. Manswell with a run. Gets the ball in. The cross comes in. And the header from Thierry Henry. Couldn't control it. Couldn't keep it down. Another chance. Another good chance for PVDM. But if you figure that something is going to happen in this game, we are going to get some late drama. Because we are seeing the game starting to open up here. We're in the 85th minute. We are approaching the 86th minute. We're in the 86th minute, approaching the 87th minute. Are we going to see some late drama? Just a little play there between Johnson and Thierry Henry. It's a free kick here for Guaya United, looking like going to be taken. Ball going across, and a good catch here from Carrington, following the ball closely. And here comes PVDM looking to start something here. He just fouled it just a bit, and he's a good late tackle there. Let's see what, another foul. This time the referee spots it, but he says no, because he was right there. He could have seen it better than us. In the 88th minute, still goalless. Ogaro battling, but this the referee spots, and just a bit of confusion there for a minute. Wardrop, he's wondering what's going on, but it's a free kick for PVDM. 88 minutes, 87 minutes gone. It's PVDM, Pettit Valley de Martin United 0, Guaya United 0. Two substitutes coming on again, number 17 and number 16. Daryl Samuel and Stefan Ragu coming on for Pettit Valley de Martin United. Can one of these subs make a difference? I heard at the luncheon earlier, Daryl Mitchell was heard telling his teammates, just give him some feed, just feed him the ball, give him some service. So let's see if he will make a difference. He comes on with Ragu. Tussle on the far side. This is Ragu getting his first touch of the ball. In the 89th minute of play. In the final minute of the regulation time. Carrington will just watch it go over the goal line. Are we going to see a late winner in this game? A poke, and this is Ragu! Ragu scores! PVDM with the late winner in the 90th minute of play. Ragu with the goal. He just came on as a substitute. A poor clearance. A clearance that ended up being an assist. And Ragu to the right of the goalkeeper. 1-0. Pettit Valley de Martin United leads for the first time, not only in this game, but in this campaign. Ragu, thank you very much. To the left, to the right of the goalkeeper with his right foot. Ragu puts Pettit Valley de Martin United in the lead. They have the 1-0 lead. We are into stoppage time. What a time to score. We are into stoppage time now. How will Guaya respond? Because of the fourth official not having a board, we can't see how much time is adding on. How will Guaya respond? They need to get the ball away from the attack, from their defensive third. Do not play in the back. You are leading 1-0. Do not concede now and spoil it. A much improved performance from the past 2 games. Thierry Henry in your picture. Not sure how much time is added on, but we are into stoppage time. PVDM with the lead. The ball looking for the forward movement, not there. This is a good, clever ball. This is Manswell across. This is a shot, but over the bar. My, oh my. Look at the pass. He had no pressure. This should have been buried. This should have been 2-0. But my, oh my. Matthew Waldron with the goal at his mercy. Maybe he thinks that 1 is enough. But he had a chance to make it 2-0 and to bury the game. But he fails in that regard, and it's still a 1-goal lead here for PVDM. My oh my. They will be looking at their clocks, waiting for that ball, that referee to blow the final whistle. Fight here for the ball, but Ferreira getting the ball off his opponent there in Thierry Henry. Strong tackle. But here comes Waldron. Waldron scores! He just missed a sitter a minute ago. But Waldron picking up the loose ball. Ragu with the goal earlier and now with the assist to Waldron, winning the foot race against Moraine, putting the ball to this time to the left of the goalkeeper. And it's a 2-0 lead here for PVDM, scoring first in the 90th minute, now in stoppage time. Ragu with the assist. He scored earlier. Waldron kept onside. Moraine couldn't catch him. To the left of the goalkeeper. It's 2-0. Pettit Valley Diego Martin United. Certainly, they're getting the 3 points. That would just deflate Guaya. If they thought they had a chance to equalize and make it 1-1, they have to score 2 goals. There are 2 goals deficit that they just cannot come back from. They need nothing short of a miracle to rescue a point. PVDM just looking at the clock. The proverbial clock, because no one knows except the referee how much time is added on. The referee just looking at his clock there for a minute. Waldron. Through. There are 2 substitutes scoring. Stefan Ragu and Matthew Waldron. And that's the final whistle. Pettit Valley Diego Martin United 2-0 to the good over Guaya United. It's a 2-0 win for Pettit Valley United. They go up, they get their first 3 points. They go up on 3 points. Guaya remain on just the 1 point that they earned against Defence Force. Goals from Stefan Ragu in the 90th minute and Matthew Waldron in stoppage time after missing an easy goal from inside the box. Ragu with the goal and the assist, the two substitutes scoring, Ragu and Waldron. It's Vally Diego Martin United 2, Guaya 0. Thank you for joining us. I am Ian Wason from the St. Anthony's College grounds. Thank you for watching.